My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Yeah.
Now, what they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of trafficking, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
Did you catch Gene Deal laying it all out about Diddy on that podcast? The revelations were scorching. In case you missed it, Gene used to be Diddy's bodyguard, meaning he's witnessed all the messy happenings within that circle. And in this interview, he spared no detail in exposing Puffy's dark secrets, including shedding light on what really happened to the girl Diddy supposedly adopted. Remember when Diddy suddenly adopted a white girl named Ava a couple of years back? He made a big show of introducing her on Instagram, portraying himself as a caring father for taking her in during the pandemic. Well, according to Gene, that adoption story was fabricated. He alleges that Diddy came across this homeless girl and exploited her for publicity, merely parading her around for the cameras without genuinely caring for her well-being. Gene hinted that something sinister may have occurred with Ava behind closed doors. While he didn't provide specifics, given Diddy's reputation, one can only speculate on the true nature of her experience. He mentioned that tales of Diddy's unsavory conduct have circulated for ages, yet the industry has continuously swept it under the rug. Isn't it reminiscent of how they dealt with individuals like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby until the truth finally emerged?
And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and try to engage.
And here's the kicker. Gene even hinted that the authorities might have stumbled upon some incriminating videos or photos of Ava during that massive raid on Diddy's properties a while back. You remember the one where they were probing him for potential human trafficking and other unsavory activities? He suggested that the authorities were likely scouring for any evidence of Diddy engaging in illicit activities with underage girls. Can you even begin to imagine the implications if they unearthed something like that involving Ava? It's beyond comprehension, honestly. Let's be real. We can't feign surprise considering the multitude of women who have sued Diddy over the years for various disturbing allegations. We're talking about accusations of spiking drinks, assault, unauthorized recordings, and a litany of other egregious claims spanning decades.
Play with the kids, and I got permission from your mother, and say all of that. Just make it, because it's crazy out here.
Well, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then
One of the victims said Diddy got her drunk, then forced on her and made a tap that he shared without her knowing. Others said she was just 17 at the time, when Diddy and his crew used her after flying her to New York under false pretenses. And according to Jaguar Wright, Diddy was selling the tapes on the dark web.
We're protecting him?
Oh no, he's selling it because he needs the cash. The last freak off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million.
Considering all of that, Gene's insinuations about Diddy potentially engaging in questionable behavior with his adopted daughter Ava don't seem implausible, you know what I mean? One aspect that raised significant suspicion surrounding Diddy's adoption of Ava was when he attempted to liken himself to Madonna in the adoption process. For those unaware, there have been numerous dubious rumors surrounding Madonna's adoptions over the years. Reports suggest she may not have adhered to all legal procedures when adopting her black sons and daughters from countries like Malawi. Even more concerning were allegations last year that Madonna might have been involved in human trafficking. These claims implied that she misled parents into believing their children would receive a top-notch education in the US, only to ultimately adopt them herself. Now, whether these accusations hold any truth, the fact remains that there has been considerable skepticism surrounding Madonna's adoption practices. It's far from a seamless, controversy-free situation. So, for Diddy to draw parallels between his adoption of Ava and Madonna's process raised numerous red flags for people, especially in light of the other questionable accusations he's faced recently. It led many to question whether Diddy's intentions behind adopting Ava were truly as genuine as he portrayed them to be on the surface.
I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids, and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent.
People went crazy with someone saying, "It's so creepy when Ava calls that man Papa Combs." There's just an overwhelming amount of evidence suggesting that Diddy has some serious issues, and if even a fraction of these allegations are true, he needs to face significant repercussions. This entire situation is incredibly messy and complicated. Kudos to Gene for stepping forward to shed light on what has been happening behind the scenes for so long. Whether you're a fan of Diddy or not, it's undeniable that the entertainment industry has shielded far too many predators for far too long. It's high time for them to be held accountable, regardless of how wealthy, famous, or influential they may believe themselves to be. Let's wait and see what other bombshell revelations emerge as this saga continues to unfold. Share your thoughts and hottest takes in the comments, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more riveting celebrity updates.